Hey, it's Time to Action here, and it's time to review. And as my first review, I thought I'd do one of my favorite figures, and one of my more well-educated areas of the Transformers universe. Since I grew up watching this show, I thought I'd do Transformers Armada, and I chose to do Jetfire. Now, Jetfire is a Voyager class figure, a much larger figure than most figures, smaller of the Transformers, and he is even large for a Voyager class. Now, detail-wise, he is a very well done space shuttle with he's got 5 rockets on the back and nice sleek black wings, and I love this detail on top. This detail here, these red and black lines, are throwbacks to the G1 Skyfire toy, which was known as Jetfire, but everyone knows it was Skyfire, and it is a design cue from that. As you can see, other details are the Autobot insignia, kind of blotched out in red on top. We have a burned look for when he enters the atmosphere, how many times he does that. And then we have his minicon, which attaches to a port right underneath. Now, the minicon has 3 modes. As you can see, it is this is a stand mode for when he is in jet mode. We'll take him quickly to robot mode, just as that. He has a satellite type base arm, solar panels, and a laser cannon. He is blue and red, which are colors that the blue isn't really on Jetfire, but the red definitely shows up in jointage. Now, this figure is really nice in that it is a rather compact figure, and it's a good representation of a minicon because it has so much usage in different types of forms. It can be made to fit any type of thing. When you transform him, his legs just go up, and there are these 2 holes that these feet peg into on the body. This comes up and pegs into the back, and you've got a shuttle rover. 6 wheels, all gray. Now, in his vehicle form, he has a couple of gimmicks, which sadly to say, some don't work, because, first of all, he has these minicon ports on his wings, which will drop missiles when you attach a minicon, but I do not have the missiles. The other thing is, batteries come in the gun, but because of the noises it makes, I have removed the batteries. Usually, if you press the tail fin forwards, it will make a shuttle launch noise. Push it this way, it will make a blasting noise. That comes in more in robot mode. But the minicon gimmick, besides the vehicle storage mode it has, the other gimmick is that you can plug this on the top and it will activate these fins, these side wings, which I guess would add a boost of speed, but that doesn't really work in real life. When you open the back, we have some more detailing, like a large area for like a satellite that spaceships usually carry into space. And if you can see this, there are some etched details in here of space charts and view of the Earth right down here, which is rather interesting, showing off statistics. That sounds like something that a spaceship would do. Sadly, my ship broke a few years ago when I was younger. This part broke off. It's just like these 2 latches. They just latch together. So, at this point in time, I'm going to take you to robot mode. Now, everyone gets the transformation wrong. I'm going to show you how to do it right. First, you're going to want to bring the wings up and around like this. This comes off to form his shield. It has Autobot insignia that flips around. Oops. That's it. Put it down. Now, the next part is you want to extend the legs and split them to release the blaster. The blaster is just a big black gun with one of the boosters. Put that down to the side. Next, you flip up the red booster segments and flip down the feet. Now, that's all you have. That's not all you have to do for the legs. See these tabs? They flip out those wings that the Minicon port did. You can easily just leave the wings out from Minicon mode, but Minicon port mode when you activate them. But that's really, it's just simple just to press these. Coming up the figure, you see that he has gotten rather tall. These are his arms. Now, you pull these apart, and just to tell you, when you go back into vehicle mode, this Minicon port pegs into this hole. That has to be done. That's how it's done. You don't shove his arms inside the chest cavity. You bring these all the ways out, and then you have to extend both arms to that degree. Now, next is the body's not as loose as this usually, because mine has this broken segment, but you can bring this down, and then you can see him coming into formation here. You bring these forwards. That's the show accurate. That's how they want you to do it. I prefer them out like this, but this is how it asks you to do it. You bring out these panels, which form fins, and then last you bring up his head. But not least, people will forget to do this, and he'll get this weird gut going on. You can take this, bring it up. It won't snap. It'll rest here, but it's at a good angle, and then you bring this down to form his chest cannons. As you can see, we have Jetfire in robot mode. He is a pretty large figure, a nice throwback to the G1 figure, and he's got all this beautiful gold detailing now on his chest, his arms. He's got large red areas where his feet were resting. Now, on his head, this is his head. He has a very Optimus Prime mask. He has two eyes, as you can see. His faceplate is done in a beautiful gold, and his head is completely, not completely, but the front part is transparent. This is for things such as light piping, but he did not receive the light piping, but it does add a nice effect. Standing him up. Now, he does have one more mode, which is the combine mode with Optimus Prime, but that does not partake in this video since the Optimus Prime Armada Optimus Prime I have is broken. Now, to attach his shield, you attach it to the Minicon port over here, and the gun will attach to his hand or to this hole in the wrist, which it doesn't look that good. It just looks silly. So you're gonna want to put it in here. Now, the Minicon doesn't have a place to peg in this mode at all, besides the normal Minicon ports you saw before, like on the wings, or this one, which actually, when you attach this, the sound effects will change on the gun, but as I said, I do not have sound or batteries in the gun. So, this is Jetfire, and I would recommend this figure if you want to pick it up. It is a very well done figure and a nice throwback to the G1, and he even has a couple of repaints, one in the Armada line, and the next repaint was actually done for a exclusive with a remolded head of Astro Train. It doesn't turn into terrain, but it does get the Astro part down. So, if you want to pick this up, I would suggest you would. It's a wonderful toy, and subscribe if you want more. See you guys later.